Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students and viewers. This is Professor Farhan Hamid, Government Islamia College, Civil Lines, Lahore. This is our lecture series of finding maximum likelihood estimators for different distributions. Today we are taking up negative binomial distribution with probability mass function given as r plus x minus 1 combination x p raised to the power r 1 minus p raised to the power x. We are going to find the MLE for the parameter p of this negative binomial distribution. So let us begin the finding procedure. This is our question. Let x1, x2 up to xn be random sample from negative binomial distribution with probability mass function given as r plus x minus 1 combination x p raised to the power r 1 minus p raised to the power x. We need to find MLE for the parameter p. First of all, we would find the likelihood function. For likelihood function, we introduce the pi operator. For pi operator, pi 1 to n r plus x minus 1 combination x p raised to the power r 1 minus p raised to the power x. This combination term is independent of parameter p, so we will keep it as it is with pi. P power r will become p power nr as p power r is constant. 1 minus p raised to the power summation xi is derived from this x because we have 1 minus p power a variable. So all the variable products will be converted into some summation xi we will have. We say this pi r plus x minus 1 combination x as a constant k here. Rest of two terms are as it is. Now we will take log both sides to make log likelihood function. We will have ln k plus log p nr will become nr ln p plus log 1 minus p power summation xi will become summation xi ln 1 minus p. Because all of these three terms are multiple of each other, so they will be converted to sum and the powers will be dropped before the log according to the laws of logarithm. Now we differentiate this equation with respect to p to get our estimate. Now differentiating with respect to p, derivative of ln k will be 0, nr will be as it is into derivative of ln p, summation xi will be as it is into the derivative of ln 1 minus p. Derivative of ln p is 1 over p, so we have nr over p. Derivative of ln 1 minus p is 1 over 1 minus p and derivative of 1 minus p is minus 1. So we have minus summation xi over 1 minus p. Now putting the first derivative equal to 0, we have nr over p minus summation xi over 1 minus p equal to 0. Taking the second term on the right hand side, cross multiply, we have 1 minus p into nr and p into summation xi. Multiply nr with 1 minus p, we have nr npr. Now taking npr on the right hand side and taking p common, we have nr p into summation xi plus nr, and finally the value of p came out to be nr our summation xi plus nr. This would be likely the value of our MLE provided that the second derivative with respect to p is negative. Now we will check that whether the second derivative is less than 0 or not. Again, differentiating equation 1 with respect to p, we have partial derivative with respect to p of n r over p and partial derivative with respect to p of summation xi over 1 minus p. nr is constant, remain outside. Derivative of 1 over p is minus 1 over p square. Similarly, summation xi will remain outside. Derivative of 1 over 1 minus p is minus 1 over 1 minus p whole square, and we have to take the derivative of 1 minus p as well, which will be minus 1. So this negative sign will be retained. We have minus nr over p square minus summation xi over 1 minus p whole square. Now taking the LCM, p square into 1 minus p square, we have minus nr into 1 minus p whole square. We break 1 minus p whole square as 1 minus p into 1 minus p, because we will use the value nr1 minus p to be replaced. We replace this value as using nr1 minus p into p summation xi. We have p minus p summation xi into 1 minus p multiply minus p summation xi with 1 minus p, we get minus p summation xi plus p square summation xi minus p square summation xi. This positive p square summation xi and negative p square summation xi will be cancelled out. We will be having minus p summation xi p square into 1 minus p square. This expression will be less than 0 because the denominator terms are square terms and the p is having range greater than 0 and less than 1. So this whole expression will be less than 0. Hence the final estimate or the MLE of parameter p for the negative binomial distribution p hat is nr our summation xi plus nr, which is required MLE. Hope you have understand the mathematical procedure of finding the maximum likelihood estimator. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get the latest information about upcoming such videos. Thank you very much for listening with care.